What's up guys, this is Burrs. I'm going to show you how to take apart and clean the M&P45. First, let's take the magazine out. Pop the magazine release, clip comes out. As you can see, we are unloaded. So at that point, you want to put the slide back, lock it in place, flip down on the slide release right here, and inside here there's a little lever you want to push down. At that point, you want to push the slide release and pull forward to disassemble the unit. Now, at this point, you want to take apart the spring, which is basically you can push and bring it up, and then you need to pull it out a little bit because it's in here. And you want to pull up on the barrel, loosen that up, and get that out. So we have our parts apart now. So what I'll do with the barrel is I'll take some patches and put that on the end here, on the inside here, and down the barrel I'll spray the cleaner, which today I'm using Ballistol. And on the outside I'll also spray Ballistol, and I'll spray the spring as well. At which point I will clean later. At this point I will put my attention to the slide. Now, when you're cleaning the slide, you don't want to have excessive amounts of cleaner on here. So just have a little bit of spray, and what I'll do is I'll push that on a towel just to get this a little bit drier, and I'll start cleaning the firearm. Now you want to keep careful observation on what you're cleaning, where you're cleaning, and where all your cleaner is going, because you don't want to get too much in the firing pin here. You'll make sure that's dry. So I'll go ahead and clean all the stuff off here. Clean the slide, clean the inside. I will turn it over and I'll clean the top here, the sides here, pretty much anything I can clean. Get the brush to, I'll clean. I'm gonna get in there as good as you can and clean this part here and on the outside here. I'll go ahead and try and get some of that out. I'll take my my towel here and run it over everything real quick so you get the majority of it off, majority of the cleaner off. So now that I got the majority of the dirt off, or I mean the cleaner off, what I'll do is I'll take some Q-tips here and I'll go over all the nooks and crannies and make sure that all that cleaner, which when you're using Ballistol it is also a lube, make sure that that's all out of there. You don't want to have anything right here around the firing pin and all that jazz. And when you're using a Q-tip, you always gotta make sure that you're not leaving any cotton behind. But up in this area right here, make sure that's nice and free of cleaner. And just keep going over everything until it's nice and dry. And I meant to get on my dad for how clean his gun is. Anyway, if you're watching this, Dad, I caught you. I'm just kidding. I'm just jagging him. So I'm gonna go down all these parts here. Make sure that all the cleaner you used is off. So then I'll go on the inside of the barrel here, clean that. And where the spring goes into, I'll clean that. And we'll go down in here and get the back part. At this point I'll just go over the outside of the gun here and just wipe off if I got any excess stuff on here. I would declare clean. And at that point this is ready for getting lubed. I'll set this off to the side. Now I'll turn my attention to the bottom part. Again, I'll take the same brush, which still has a cleaner on it, and I'll just run that over this, just as I did the bottom part. I mean the slide. And I'll just run it over everything. So I'll take a rag. I'm getting all these parts here. All these little itty bitty parts. And I'll hit those with a Q-tip. I'm not talking about the wrapper. So I'll just go down the rails and clean the dirt off there, and go down this rail and clean the dirt off there. And same thing as the slide. Just follow everything and clean it. Alright, so at this point I'm pretty happy with how clean that is. I'm going to get that slide there, slide that and get that clean. So I'm pretty happy with how clean that is, and I will turn my attention now to the barrel. Now first I'm going to take the barrel and I'm going to rub the outside of it. I don't want any jokes right now either, you guys. Anyway, I'll rub the outside of it and try to rub off the basic dirt that is with it. Then I'll take a brush and I'll just go over some of the finer points here that you can't get to with your hands, and then I'll take it back over with the towel here. At this point, I will go ahead and take my brush and I'll spray it with a little bit of Ballistol. So I'll go ahead and hold the barrel and give that barrel a nice scrubbing. I'll go ahead and switch out the brush for a swab holder. And I'll put some swabs on there. And I'll go ahead and push it through the barrel here. And I'll do that until I am content with what I'm getting out of it. Now at this point what I'll do is I'll take some swabs and very lightly I'll put some of my Royal Purple gun oil, just for preservation purposes, on this. Then I'll just put this through here just for preservation. I'm not sure how long the gun will sit, so I'll just put this in here. And you always want to look down the barrel, make sure you don't have, excess type stuff going on there. Then I'll turn my attention to just wiping down the outside again, making sure we're completely dry here. Now I go ahead and go over the spring a little bit. This is definitely something you do not have to do. No, I'm kidding. So at that point I'll again take my my towel and I'll just wipe this, which is all you really have to do. As you can see, got that pretty clean. Do the front and do the back. Now, at this point, what I will do is I will take a drop of oil, that small, and I will go over the barrel. Now this is Militech 1. you do not need a lot of this oil. This oil is very, very good. The reason it's good is because you don't have to use a lot. So you just want to go over it like so. You don't want to look like a baby's diaper that's wet, whatever that means. So at that point, I proclaim the barrel is done. Then I'll go ahead and I'll go over the spring a little bit with the Militech one. Which, again, optional, whatever. We'll take a Q-tip and I'll put Militech 1 on it, a drop, and I'll put a drop, one spattering on each side here. And you just want a light coating again. And if you see this too much, just go over it with a dry-sided Q-tip. Because again, you do not need much. Now, what you want to do at that point, take your slide and make sure you get a drop on the rails. A drop in the rail, which due to lighting I got way more than a drop. I got 2 drops. And I just take a Q-tip down the rail like so, and then you do the other side. And again, take a Q-tip. And at this point, what I'll do is I'll also do it inside the barrel and the spring area. I'll just do a little bit, and you want to do it up here on the front as well. I'll take a little bit and I'll do right in the middle here. Again, can you even see that? Probably not. You just want to keep it away from the firing pin. At this point, I'm going to whip out the good old Mil-Comm and just hit up the edges here. And again, super, super light. Like, that's way too much on that side. You want to like barely be able to even see it. Take some of this and put it on the back here. So reassemble. Take the barrel back in the gun. Take the spring back in the hole. Click it in. Take your bottom part and top part. Slide them back together. Wrap the slide, and you're almost done. So at this point, I'll just take a rag over the gun here. Get anything off that may be in excess, which there is none. Go ahead and rack the slide. Now you want to put it back, and you want to flip that little lever right there back up. And then you can proclaim yourself done. So that's cleaning the M&P45. I'm sure I was confusing as all get out, but hey, what's new? Anyway, it's kind of difficult. I haven't found a camera angle yet, but I'll try a different camera angle when I do the Glock. But anyway, that's what we got. If you guys got any questions or anything, let me know. But until next time, later.